Hello, everyone. Okay, so now I'm ready. I'm very happy to see you all, even remotely. And for those who might not know me, my name is Eglė Naureckytė, and I represent Entrepreneurship Institute. The main goal of our association is to promote entrepreneurship and its activities among different target groups, especially youth. And today I will present the use of digital tools in the business education for young people. To begin with, I think it's really important to highlight that education, changed drastically during the last years, considering the innovations of technology, considering the environmental impact, pandemics, and all other events that are happening around us. But I think the most significant impact has technologies and loads of information that are available today for young people. And Benjamin Franklin was very right, saying that in case we want to ensure that young people are learning, we have to involve them as much as possible. And I think you as the teachers, me as working in the non-formal education, we know that very well. Some interesting facts to begin with, to see how employment is shifting and what skills are required to be successful in the employment market. So Mercer's Global Talent Trends of 2022 have expressed that executives and employees of the companies, they have slight different views on remote working. So for example, executives, they feel more negative about the fact that people who are working remotely, they might have difficulties to be promoted, while on the other hand, employees feel very positive about that. And in general, more than 50% of people feel happy to be working remotely. And why it is important is this the reason why that young people who just started their careers during the pandemics, remote working became like a normal thing, like a norm for them, and they need to adapt to going back to work physically. So at this point, we face some contradictions that are shaping both employability and entrepreneurship trends of nowadays. So to be in line with all the changes around us, all the different needs that are expressed by young people, we have to think about the new ways of learning, especially in the digital field. So as we are very, very well aware about the, let's say, traditional digital tools available online, there's plenty of different training courses, millions and billions of video material available on YouTube. So the main question remains, which are the most beneficial and which are the most useful for business education for youngsters. So what we did based on desk research of academic literature, as well based on our professional experience working with the young people and their entrepreneurial education. So we highlighted three main digital fields and tools that are crucial to ensure that we are growing the business leaders of this century, and they receive all required skills and education to receive the success. So first thing to mention that artificial intelligence courses and knowledge in the field is necessary for all young people that are willing to become entrepreneurs. So even though they might not be directly included into the processes of building artificial intelligence or machine learning tools, however, as the leaders, they have to understand very well how that works, what are the benefits for the businesses, what kind of experts they need, what is the plan on how to achieve the best results using the artificial intelligence. And in addition to this, artificial intelligence is becoming everyday thing, and it is a part of sales strategy. It is a part of marketing strategy. So exploring and using artificial intelligence in the most possible ways, it is very, very crucial for young entrepreneurs. So this is the initial step to proceed into the education of future entrepreneurs, understanding the artificial intelligence, how it works, how it is beneficial, and how to use it in the day-to-day practices. The next thing, which is very beneficial, is virtual reality. Of course, it needs more investment and more tools, so it could be used for the education. However, this is the tool that has very great impact because students, they can experiment with technologies and take over the management in real life cases. So it's needless to mention that it's very engaging and very fun, but on the other hand, they have a great opportunity to explore how everything looks in real time, how it feels to be the manager, how it feels to be the director of the company, what steps they need to make, what decisions they need to take. And it is very, very efficient and quick way for them to learn in the real life environment, which is simulated by technology. And in addition to this, as a part of virtual reality, I would also like to mention business simulation games. So those can be used in different forms using digital tools that are available online, and it is crucial because young people, they can get engaged into management and decision making of a real company. And this is a highly adapted tool in MBA studies, in MBA courses, that even those people who are already managers or heads of different departments, they take those simulation games to explore even more further what is the consequence of one decision that they take and what it leads to. What effect has investment into your product development instead of your marketing strategy? So this is the way to get real touch into the business management, into the business development, and actually can show many beneficial things, even for those who already have an experience in the entrepreneurship fields. But for those who are still planning and still thinking to become entrepreneurs and to start the business, they can have an actual chance to see what is happening when you're having a business. Because being an entrepreneur, it's not all the, not only the fun, the success, the money or the profits, but as well it's managing teams, making decisions, solving risks, predicting the future. So business simulation games, they actually help to achieve that, and ensures that young people are able to experience in real time, in a simulated game, what it feels like. So what we did next is we analyze the best practice example in higher education field. And we found this great example of Phygital factory in France. And the main idea of this is that use technology as a bridge with the digital and physical worlds to provide a unique experience for the end user. And this specific case is of the business school based in Paris that launched a Phygital factory in order to create creative space accessible not only for the students, but also for the lecturers, administrative staff, and everyone who is working in the campus. So what is the idea behind it? That this factory provides the space for designing, sharing, and making the digital educational content in microlearning or augmented reality mode. So it means that students and lecturers, they are equipped with the right tools, right environment, and all necessary resources to work on the digital educational content, to collaborate, to share the ideas. Because as all you know, that preparation of digital content, it requires a lot of effort to do, especially if you want this to be interactive and engaging. So it is really difficult to achieve that if you don't have support from outside or from organization that you're working with. So to achieve the best success and the highest results, it means that you need infrastructure to do that. But as the good practical examples are appearing, so this could be a way for all of us to combine knowledge of young people, knowledge of educators, and bring this together using educational digital tools to create a new content. So what else happened in
Eglė,
this?
sorry, but
Yes.
can you try to finish in 1, maximum 2 minutes? Because
Yeah, sure. I'm very closely to the end. What happened in this case study? The campuses, they brought a new methodology for all education staff, and they adapted 2040 rule. It means that at least a minimum of 20% of content should be in digital format, 40 in physical, and giving the time for lecturers to use the space and the rest of the time to create the digital content. So this is still running. We are very curious about results that the outcomes and the results of this initiative, and to see how it actually, what specific skills of young entrepreneurs those kind of initiatives builds. And yes, a conclusion that in order to educate young people and prepare future entrepreneurs, we need to use disruptive educational tools and methodologies to achieve that. So thank you so much.